Now, from the Columbia Basin, your local news source, this is iFIBER 1 News, presented in high definition. The #1 source for real-time local news, local sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. With your iFIBER 1 News team, reporting news in real time as it's happening. From the iFIBER Communications HD broadcast studio in Ephrata, Washington, this is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
Welcome to iFIBER 1 News. I'm Alan Troop, reporting news from around the Columbia Basin for Monday, November 25th. Tonight, we report on an appeals court ruling about a man that threatened deputies with a stick and how Moses Lake may get charged up for electric cars. In sports, Bob Kirkpatrick reports on the Big Bend Lady Vikings and how they fared in basketball. And our spotlight story tonight is about people in Ephrata getting together to help the Columbia Basin Cancer Foundation. And we have the latest weather forecast for the Columbia Basin from the iFIBER 1 Weather Center. Our top story tonight, an appeals court upheld the conviction of a man who threatened 2 deputies with a stick. The Washington Court of Appeals ruled Rodney Andrews' threat was an attempt to stop the deputies from doing their job. The incident started on November 8, 2010, when 2 Grant County Sheriff's deputies and a Child Protective Services investigator were trying to contact an Ephrata woman about her child. After knocking on the trailer's door, Andrews came out and argued with the officials at the residence. He later carried a stick while threatening to beat the deputies. A jury convicted Andrews of intimidating a public servant and assault in the 3rd degree. Andrews' attorney challenged the intimidating a public servant conviction, arguing Andrews did make a threat, but it wasn't an attempt to influence the officer's official action. The attorney argued evidence didn't exist, showing Andrews was trying to stop the officers from doing their job. The appeals court disagreed, pointing out the deputies at the trailer were helping the CPS investigator, and Andrews became angry when he learned why they were at the residence. For more on the story, you can visit us online at ifiber1.com/news. Moses Lake may get a new place to plug in electric cars. The City Council recently agreed to allow the Moses Lake Chamber of Commerce and the Electrical Vehicle Industry Group of Washington to install a charging station in the parking lot behind Sincayus Square. The stations have a 1-year warranty, but are expected to last longer, she said. The only cost associated with the stations will be for power. Initially, the Chamber plans to offer a service for free, but has the capability to charge for it later. Chamber Executive Director Debbie Duran Martinez stated, SGL Automotive Group has reached out to us when they heard we were talking to this company about the charging stations, and they actually want to fund 4 more in town. The units are aimed at providing an additional service for tourists, and the location will be listed through several services. Visitors to Quincy's Ryman Simmons house will be able to get a piece of history. Microsoft donated a new computer, printer, and other hardware upgrades to the Quincy Valley Historical Society and Museum. The new computer will allow the Historical Society to purchase software to manage the museum's collection of black and white photographs of Central Washington life in the early 1900s. It also allows the Society to track the other artifacts in its collection. The printer and scanner allows visitors to select and print some of the photos. Microsoft Director of Data Center Services, Kevin Williams, stated, "We are proud to support the Quincy Valley Historical Society and Museum's work to preserve and celebrate Central Washington's rich history. Microsoft has made a long-standing commitment to supporting the communities in which we live, work, and do business in." Each of the people you see here has warrants for their arrest and is wanted by various law enforcement agencies. If you see any of these people, the DOC asks that you not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but to call police. You can also call the Department of Corrections at 509-764-6180 during the day or 509-762-1160 after 5 p.m. We will be back after these messages with the latest from our iFIBER 1 Weather Center, sports, and more news.
Are you looking to improve your or your child's smile? At Casciati Orthodontics, we make it our mission to make braces more affordable and fun. Our business has proudly served the Columbia Basin for over 20 years, and our new conveniently located state-of-the-art facility offers a relaxing environment full of fun activities for the kids. We accept all types of insurance and have convenient payment plans available. Give us a call for a complimentary evaluation, no referral needed, or check us out on the web and make an appointment online.
We believe in home and all the magical things that come with it. We believe in living rooms with forts made from sofa cushions and blankets. We believe in the man cave, the woman cave. And finally, we believe that our calling in life is to find the home that's perfect for you. Coldwell Banker, fulfilling dreams for over 100 years.
Good to be with you, everybody. I'm Ceci Gutierrez with your local weather report from the One News Weather Center, brought to you by your Bud Clary Toyota dealer. Toyota, let's go places. The air stagnation advisory does remain in effect through Friday, so unfortunately not very good news for those of you who do suffer from respiratory illnesses. Now, on the other hand, high pressure does remain in control, and this is actually feeding into this air stagnation advisory across the area. Dry conditions through this holiday and temperatures remaining quite seasonable. Here's a quick look at the conditions during the past 24 hours across Ephrata. Temperatures maxed out around 41. 40 should be the normal high, and in the upper teens registered the low temperature across Ephrata. And for Moses Lake, a similar scenario. 40 was the high and 17 the low. Sunset at around 4:13 this afternoon. Here's a quick peek at the conditions right outside your door. Partly to mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures in the mid-30s. The wind out of the north-northwest, very light at around 3 miles per hour. Quick look during the past 24 to 48 hours across inland northwest. Dry scenario. Some cloud cover pushing through the region, but mostly impacting across the border into Canada for British Columbia, and even some areas with some precipitation in the form of mix. Now, dry conditions for our state and across Oregon and well into inland northwest. Mostly cloudy skies overnight tonight, and we could be seeing some unsettled weather approaching our coast, but mostly making its way into British Columbia. And overall, our scenario remaining quite dry during the next few days. Here's a quick look at what we can expect this Tuesday afternoon across the region. Partly to mostly clear skies, mostly cloudy from Ponderay through the Tri-Cities area, and temperatures around 40 for both cities, and overall mid to lower 40s is the normal scenario for this Tuesday afternoon. Taking a closer look across the region, we are expecting for the basin for temperatures to be topping out around the 40-degree mark, so quite seasonable. A few degrees, a couple of degrees here and there of where we should be for this time of the year. Gray skies from Wilson Creek through Moses Lake. Here's a quick look at what we can expect during the next few days. Now, seasonable and dry is the pattern. Very good news and music to our ears. And for this Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, we are very much looking forward to dry and seasonable temperatures. Your segment was brought to you by your Bud Clary Toyota dealer. Toyota, let's go places. Good to be with you, everybody. We'll be right back with sports.
There's something new and exciting happening right now at your nearest Toyota dealer. It's the arrival of the all-new 2014 Corolla, now featuring a new stylish exterior, plus a premium interior loaded with technology, including Toyota's N-Tune multimedia system with navigation. Corolla has definitely evolved. The best part is, right now you could take advantage of special introductory savings. The new 2014 Corolla, available at any of your Inland Empire Toyota dealers today. Toyota, let's go places.
Ombudsman? Ombudsman?
No matter how you say it, Washington State's Long-Term Care Ombudsman Program means real people helping real people. By advocating on behalf of our state's most vulnerable citizens, Ombudsmen help ensure the health, safety, and welfare of our long-term care residents. By volunteering their time, they give a powerful voice to those who might never be heard. Washington State's Long-Term Care Ombudsman Program. Real people helping real people.
Welcome back. I'm Bob Kirkpatrick with today's sports. Big Bend Community Women's Basketball improved to 3-0 with a 104-66 drubbing of the Mount Hood Saints at home Saturday. Four Lady Vikings scored in double figures to lead Big Bend in the lopsided victory. Riley Jamette led the way for the home team, hitting 8 of 14 shots from the floor for 22 points. Elizabeth LaRue had 19, Jessica Sorensen added 18, and Mikkel Mailer finished with 17. The game was never in doubt as Big Bend jumped out to a 61-34 lead at the half. The Lady Vikings never let off the accelerator as they drained 43 second-half points to cruise to the win. The team shot 45% from the floor, knocked down 51 points from beyond the arc, and had 34 points from the bench. Big Bend is back on the hardwood December 6 through 8 for the Bellevue Community College Tournament. In men's action, it was the Running Vikes blowing past the Alumni 131-85 Saturday afternoon. Brian Westendorf led all scorers with 54 points. The team is back in action this weekend for the Skagit Valley Turkey Classic. The Gonzaga men's team improved to 4-0 with a 90-74 win over Washington State Friday night. Kevin Pangos had 27 points for the number 13 Zags. Drew Barnum added 17. Pangos shot 8 of 13 from the field, including 5 of 8 on three-pointers. It was the third time this season Gonzaga has scored at least 90 points. Bishop Sankey ran for 179 yards and 3 touchdowns to lead the University of Washington to a 69-27 win over Oregon State in Corvallis Saturday night. Redshirt freshman Siler Miles made his first college start and threw for 162 yards and a touchdown for the Huskies. Deontay Cooper rushed for 166 yards, and Dwayne Washington ran for a 141 and 2 more scores, and Washington finished with 530 yards on the ground, the second most for a single game in school history. The Wenatchee Wild turned back Michigan 4-2 Saturday night to complete a 2-game sweep over the Warriors. Wenatchee outshot Michigan 33-30. Gustav Johansson had 28 saves for the Wild. Wenatchee was 2 for 4 on the power play and 3 of 3 on the penalty kill. The Wild at 11-10-2 are back on the ice at the Town Toyota Center for a 4-game series with Johnstown beginning November the 30th. Well, that's it for sports. We'll be right back after this.
I know. You go to DQ, you're thinking Blizzard. But here's a little best-kept secret, the DQ chicken strip basket. They call it whole tenderloin. I call it #delicious. They marinate them up, season them 5 times, flavor inside and out. These crispy chicken strips are so good. They're like Blizzard good. Is that too far?
Not at all, Alan. The chicken strip basket, now only $4.49 at your DQ. This is fan food, not fast food.
Boom. Wink.
Well, one thing I knew from being a patient myself was that a dental office is a scary place to come to. And so we wanted everything possible to make sure that our office is a comfortable place for our patients to visit. The patients that I have, my clients, have made me a part of this community, and we want to give back in every way possible.
Our spotlight story tonight is about more people running and walking to help the Columbia Basin Cancer Foundation. Here with the story is reporter Jeff Chu.
With a flip of the switch, Ephrata High School's track was lit up for the annual turkey trot to benefit Ephrata Food Bank. It was a chilly, clear night recently with temperatures quickly dipping below freezing, but that didn't seem to faze those who walked and jogged their way around the track. While participants gave food and dollar donations to help needy families, Turkey Trot organizer Larry Laughlin gave away donated turkeys to those lucky enough to draw a winning number.
We started this maybe about 6 years ago. Yeah, just as an activity for staff to get out, get together, socialize, support the food bank a little bit. So kind of selfishly for our own enjoyment, but then altruistically to benefit the community a little bit. What we do is we just walk a lap, and as we do, we get a ticket. We receive a ticket. We draw numbers from those tickets, and then we give a turkey away every 15 minutes. So 8 turkeys that we give away, and then we hopefully bring more to the food bank than we take away with our turkeys.
The annual event raised $534 and 228 pounds of food for the food bank. Those receiving turkeys included Noella Kirkham, who was pretty excited about it.
Oh, I mean my baby.
Kate Yanni, who walked around the track with her mother Becky, could barely hold the turkey she won. A teacher at the high school, Laughlin, said he believes the food bank definitely serves a need in the community.
I would think from what I see in the public schools, you know, we have a significant level of I'm not sure that poverty is the word, but need is significant.
Linda Eberson, a high school employee, has participated in the turkey trot since it began.
It's good exercise, and it's a good time to walk around with the other people that you work with and visit, and it's for a good cause. We support the iFIBER Food Bank not only during this time, but other places during the year. You know, there's lots of things that's going on in our community to help those that are less fortunate than we are. There's a big majority of our population that is poor and is on free and reduced lunch, so it's big.
I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
We will be right back after this.
Give your car the bath of a lifetime at Glass House Car and Dog Wash. Our personal attendants will focus on your vehicle's needs, and our new touchless technology guarantees the best wash possible. And as always, our tire scrubbers and rim spray will increase the life of your tires and leave them gleaming. Water spots don't fly here. We will hand dry your vehicle every time. Get in, get out, get clean at the Glass House Car and Dog Wash, located at 914 North Stratford Road in Moses Lake.
My mom was never comfortable in any of her chairs. Getting in and out of them was hard on her joints. We found a solution at In-Home Medical. They have a great selection of lift chairs. Many cost less than national brand recliners. Some even featuring heating and vibration for added comfort. They can take her from a flat sleeping position to nearly standing. We found everything she needs for a much better quality of life at In-Home Medical.
In Northwest news, Seattle protesters lined the streets outside a private fundraiser attended by President Barack Obama yesterday. Cairo Television reported that police in riot gear controlled the crowd at the home of the Zumanez clothing founder and philanthropist Tom Campion. Protesters chanted and held signs reading, "Hey Obama, we don't want your pipeline drama," and "Coal, oil, gas, none shall pass." President Obama was also expected to attend a party benefiting the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee before leaving Seattle today. As the president campaigns for the Affordable Care Act, an option to improve care has come from the science laboratory. Some patients are now being seen by a robot. Here with the story is the Associated Press.
Can you lift your right arm up in front of you?
Linda Frisk is being evaluated by her doctor. A doctor who happens to be elsewhere, yet very much present in the room.
And if you develop any weakness, any numbness.
Dignity Health hospitals have been using remote presence robots like this one to expand access to medical specialists.
Yeah, it was like he was there. I did. Although I'm a little spoiled and I like to see them in person.
This model, the RP Vita by InTouch Health, can drive itself. Doctors can beam into the machine from their computers, laptops, or iPads.
That it allows for very quick evaluation of these patients.
Hey, Ms. Frisk.
So it's just like being with the patient in the room. So of course, you know, nothing could replace seeing these patients in person, but it's the next best thing.
Dignity Health began using the robot several years ago to quickly diagnose stroke patients. It now uses the machines in emergency rooms and intensive care units at most of its 32 California hospitals.
Literally, we compress time and space with this technology. So no longer does distance affect a person's ability to access the best care possible.
Doctors say telemedicine machines allow them to reach more people in a timely manner.
And I can see way more patients this way and evaluate way more patients this way.
You know, I'm going to London.
Robots can also increase medical access in areas where there aren't enough doctors.
hospitals are now using this type of technology in order to leverage the specialists that they have even better and more efficiently.
As more hospitals adopt robots, backers say time and location won't be barriers to quality medical care. Terry Che, Associated Press, Carmichael, California.
Bye. See you later.
I think I'll stick with a real doctor. That's going to do it for us here at iFIBER 1 News. We want to thank you for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow.